A lot of y'all met Cole Hauser in Yellowstone. I met him here.
This is the intro, bitch. So just watch my shit.
And that's what we're talking about today, Too Fast, Too Furious. That title is fucking awesome. Too Fast, Too Furious is the follow-up to The Fast and the Furious, the movie where they're stealing DVD players and TVs. Too Fast, Too Furious came out only 2 years later on June 6, 2003. So I would have just turned 10 when this movie came out. So Too Fast, Too Furious stars, as before, Paul Walker as Brian O'Connor. He knows the role by now. He's a fugitive on the run, and he runs all the way to Florida. LA, Florida. Two ends of the country. That is a long trek. And it has newcomer to the series, Tyrese Gibson as Roman Pierce, Brian's friend when they were kids who was arrested and now blames Brian for his shitty situation in life. Another permanent character of the series that is introduced in this movie is Ludacris as Tej, the mechanic. He's just a mechanic in this movie. Doesn't explain the high-tech shit he does later or his kung fu moves, but these movies are fucking weird and I love it. It's okay. Also, the sexy Eva Mendes as Monica, the customs agent who was undercover trying to take down our villain, as I said, Cole Hauser as Carter Verone. Also, Dexter's dad is the FBI agent. So what happens in this movie? After an awesome street race where Brian jumps a bridge that they put up into the air, the cops arrest him and they blackmail him into taking down Carter Verone. But the only way Brian is going to do that is if he gets to pick the partner. Because Brian tests the FBI agent and he fucking fails.
Could you tell me right quick what would be better motor for my Skyline, a Gallo 12 or a Gallo 24?
The 24.
I didn't know pizza places made motors.
After all these years of watching this movie, I just noticed that the guy's cup said Gallo's Pizza. I'm a fucking idiot. So Brian picks this guy that he grew up with who was in jail and is now under house arrest, Roman Pierce. When they first run into each other, Roman decks Brian and then they roll on the ground like children. Or gay lovers. You pick. Verone says that Brian and Roman are gonna carry something in their cars to the airport. We don't know what that something is. It's probably drugs. But the night before it all happens, Monica finds out that they're gonna kill Brian and Roman. In order to confuse the cops who are also watching them, Brian and Roman concoct this scheme with Tej where they have over 100 vehicles scramble out of this garage. This scramble is awesome. Also, if you know the story of making this, they had to coordinate over 100 drivers and hired real street racers to actually get chased by police in this scene. It's awesome, it's amazing, and the fact that no one got hurt during that whole thing is awesome. While driving to the airport, Brian finds out that they're not going to the airport, they're going to a dock. To get their unwanted guests out, Roman uses this button that shoots the seat out of the car while it's moving.
Ejectocito, cuz!
It's fucking awesome! At this point, Verone finds out that Monica is a customs agent and puts her on the boat and kidnaps her. Roman saves Brian's ass. Brian and Roman beat up the Mexican guy that was gonna kill Brian, and then they jump their car off a ramp onto a moving boat. Because they're battered and injured from crashing this car into a fucking boat, Monica has to save their ass and then holds Verone at gunpoint until the cops show up. That's right, Verone is arrested. He lives. He can come back as a secret villain. Maybe he can use some time travel and go back in time and be like, hey, past self, I'm future you. That way we can have our Fast and the Furious movie. We can have like a bunch of different timeline movies. That'd be really cool. And of course, at the end, Brian and Roman's records are cleared. Their pockets ain't empty. They got a shit ton of money that they stole because of course they did. And then they walk off into the sunset smiling like a couple little idiots. This movie is of course cheesy as fuck. I actually like it better than the first one. And I will say that Too Fast, Too Furious is the shit.
This shit is the fucking shit.